Hey guys, Mathew from Rode here. So today we're on location at Theme & Variations Pianos here in Sydney. The guys at Theme & Variations have worked with us before, tuning our piano at Rode HQ and also helping out with the shoot for the NTR ribbon microphone at Studios 301. So they've asked us to come along and help record a piano recital to celebrate their 30th anniversary. Now, as you can see, it's a bit of a challenging space. There's going to be 6 concert grand pianos all lined up next to each other in a rectangular fashion in the one room. So traditionally, when working with a concert grand piano and some of our previous shoots, we use large diaphragm condenser mics and also the NTR ribbon mic, which has a figure 8 polar pattern to pull away from the piano and actually capture some of the ambience in the room as well, together with the direct piano sound. Now, unfortunately, in this space, we felt that it was going to be too many reflections from the walls and also spill from the next piano along. So we chose the XY polar pattern with the cardioid mics closer to the actual hammers and strings of the piano to get a bit of isolation from the next piano along and give us a nice stereo recording of each piano, giving us full control in post-production. Now we're using the matched pairs of NT5s mounted on the SB20 stereo bar. Now the stereo bar has the added advantage of giving you the XY and ORTF markings on the bar. So when you're trying to do a stereo technique like this, it makes it really easy to get that placement perfect. Now using a spaced pair or the ORTF technique risked missing some of the mid-range information between the microphones. So an XY pattern is still quite tight while giving you a nice stereo image that you can listen to back later in post. You can even combine the 2 channels into a mono track without the risk of too much phase cancellation. So today during the setup, we spent a fair amount of time getting the mic placement perfect on one particular piano, which is going to be the main piano at the recital. Now this involved finding the sweet spot for the XY technique. Now not getting too close to the hammers of the piano, which will get a real lot of the transients and a lot of that initial hammer sound for the actual piano, and backing away too much and getting a bit of a more ambient kind of sound, which risked getting a lot of the reflections and spill from the next piano along. So finding that sweet spot was quite important, and once we found it on the first piano, we copied the technique and the placement along for the next few, obviously compensating for some tonal differences that each piano has. So this influences your mic placement. Now we found the second piano in particular was a lot brighter than the rest, and so we had to pull the XY pair back a little bit away from the hammers of the piano, getting less of that initial transient response and a bit less high-end response as well. So this will give us some consistency for our recording in terms of projection and overall levels for each of the pianos.